Cool. So we have Sarah here on the Zoom line. So Sarah, thanks for taking the time to jump on and have a quick chat to us. And maybe feel free to start by just giving us a quick introduction as to who you are and what it is that you do.
Thanks, Patrick. Thanks for having me. So I'm a brand designer and a sustainable packaging consultant, and I work mostly with startups who are launching CPG products or maybe redesigning their packaging for current products.
Nice.
Yeah.
So take me through, if I had to guess, would I say maybe you've been in the program like 3 or 4 months? So it was just before New Year's, was it?
I think it was November actually I started, and maybe it was the very end of November.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
So like take me through where you were in your design business when you came in like late November.
Well, I basically didn't have a business at that point because I had taken a few months off after getting really burnt out the year before. And I think maybe I was working on 1 or 2 small projects and some personal projects at the time. But yeah, I knew that I wanted to start looking for clients again, but I didn't want to get the same clients I had been working with before because I had been sustaining off of referrals since I started my business. And I just wasn't getting the kind of projects and clients that I really was interested in working with all the time, and was kind of just like taking whatever came along for most of the time that I was in business before that. So yeah, it was like I was at a point where I needed to start picking up work again, but I didn't want to do it in the same way that I had been before. So finding the program was really helpful, just to change a lot of my changing a lot of like the patterns and mindsets around how I was operating. Yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
Take me through like what kind of components of the program have you gravitated mostly towards? So like, is there like a topic of conversation or a module that you feel like has really hit you hard? And then is there like a delivery format? Like can you speak of like whether it be the one-on-ones, the group calls, or just the trainings and the documentations, is there one format of the value that really like you get the most value out of?
That's a really good question. I feel like it's also helpful. I mean, being able to have the one-on-one calls with you is like, I think that was one of the main things that really sold me on the program, just to have like somebody who I trust to look at things. And like, that's been really helpful with putting together some proposals. Like, definitely I landed my first like dream client that I was looking for, with like getting help with the proposal and like using the template. And I'd never done LinkedIn outreach before either. So just, I would say like the one-on-one support was like the thing that really got my attention. And then like the group calls are also very helpful. But yeah, I've gotten so much out of all of the content and all of the videos and yeah, but I think just like having somebody who knows what they're doing help you. Like
it's not even like you. I reckon we've only had a handful of one-on-one calls maximum. So it's more like it's more kind of knowing that you've got it if you need it. But like you haven't. I don't reckon we've spent like 30 minutes or 40 minutes together going through your business. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah.
It's very interesting to see that. Like sometimes you just, like you've done, brought a couple of proposals, you just want a second set of eyes to have a
Mhm.
look at them, right? Take me through, what are some of the biggest aha moments that you've had since being in the program? Have you had any moments that have like you've had like a massive belief shift, and like if you can explain or describe your version of that?
Yeah, I definitely had a big belief shift since starting. I think the biggest thing in the beginning was the lettuce analogy of like selling design services versus selling like a whole package of expertise. And I feel like I've had a big shift in really believing that what I'm offering is so valuable. Um, so yeah, I feel really good about that. Like I feel much more confident in sending out larger proposals and knowing that like I'm doing so much more than design, but actually getting compensated for that now.
Nice.
Yeah. Like,
um, take us through like what kind of results. So you're talking about like landing your dream client there, but like take us through, you know, some of the results of the marketing and kind of, you know, where revenue was when you started and what revenue is at the moment, just to give people an idea of what's been going on.
yeah. Well, last year I had my worst business year in since I started, but I also took like a 4-month break because I was burned out. So when I started the program, I was at like zero. Like I had like burned through all of my savings to take time off, and I was just like not in a great place. And then by the end of February, I had booked out $30,000 in projects, um, and also booked out like pretty much all clients that I wanted to work with, and not like taking anything that was just like maybe similar projects that I would have taken on in the past.
Mhm.
So that was really exciting just to like have that moment of really like putting in the work and doing the LinkedIn outreach, and then like seeing the results, and like seeing the results from all the things that we were doing in the program.
Got it.
Yeah.
And in regards to what you've been able to charge on average per project, like how has that shifted, maybe pre coming into the program, what you were usually charging and what you are now?
That's hard to say. I mean, I had some larger clients before the program, but um yeah, and like I have taken on some smaller projects still, like just to, like I needed to get my schedule booked out. So it's not like every single project I have is like
Of
a
course.
dream, but it's like, and that's okay. I feel like I'm not like as hard on myself now about that. And like, um, but yeah, my main project, I was able to charge 10K for. I actually sent them an 8K proposal, and then they offered me 2K more for a little bit more time. So that was really good. That I've never had anyone do that before, offer me more. And they also are just like wonderful people that I love working with, and I really enjoy our collaboration and their mission. So yeah, there's been so much more than just the revenue that has changed. Like that's obviously like a really important piece, but I'm also spending time working with people that I enjoy a lot more.
Nice. What
Yeah.
and in regards to like LinkedIn outreach, for example, like do you feel like you're at a point now where you understand what you're going to get out of it to an extent? Like you understand that if I roughly reach out to this many people and start this many conversations, then this amount of opportunity is going to come out of it.
Yes, I do feel like it's just if I just do it, it's like I'll find projects. I'm not sure if I've been doing it consistently enough that like I know exactly how many people I need to reach out to yet. But yeah, it is nice. I feel like to know that if I need to find a project, like just doing the LinkedIn outreach is going to make that happen. Whereas
No,
before it was like, I'd be like waiting to see if somebody sent me an email or like a referral.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so how has like the training program changed the way you look at your business now moving forward? So like, how do you think differently about what the future looks like, maybe now in comparison to November when you came in?
I feel much more confident in my ability to run a profitable business. I think it's helped me shift a lot of mindset around like growing a business. And I think, yeah, just doing all of the foundational stuff related to mind and like the goals and like the affirmations and figuring out why I'm doing what I'm doing. That's helped me a lot. And also, yeah, just kind of like treating my business more of like of a business instead of like a fun thing that I do and sometimes make money, which is how it felt before. Because I definitely have a background my background is in art. So I have had that sort of like not really serious artist mindset for a long time.
Mm.
And so yeah, I just feel more like, okay, this now I know how to operate things better. And there's like a very clear path forward to like sustaining myself in a business and growing it in a way that I want to. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
like it's helped me be a little more serious, I guess.
Yeah, nice. Well, yeah, thank you for taking the time, Sarah, to offer some insight into your experience in the program, and yeah, greatly appreciated, and have a lovely rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you, Patrick.
Pleasure.